2023 Chattanooga 70.3 Swim. This is just going to cover the swim portion of the race here, and you can see here that from the transition area, which is located way over here, our swim start is located completely 1.4 miles away from the transition area. So that means you need to take the shuttle, you need to walk up there, whatever you need to do to get up there, I would do it. Make sure you check in on race morning before you head up there. Now, the very first thing that you need to know about this course is that it is a downriver swim, which means that you should have no problem setting close to a best time out there relatively easily. But what you will know is there is no race warm-up here on race day. That means you have to warm up a little uniquely. If you are able to have other people there with you that are not racing, you can bring some bands, you can do a quick run and some throwaway shoes or whatever will help you get going on race morning. But you need to do something to help you out and help you fire on all cylinders from the get-go on race day. This first section right through here, it is pretty routinely not the fastest of swim starts. Believe it or not, you are going to be going faster than normal, but in the reality of it, in the whole grand scheme of things, you're not going to be going the quickest there, believe it or not. This is unless you do a pre-warm-up somehow, you get going, you get the blood flowing on land, so you are ready to go and you are locked in from the very beginning. If you do that, this first little stretch right here, getting to that first sighting buoy, will be a lot smoother. It's also going to be a lot faster sooner into your swim. So imagine this little adjustment area could be right there instead of this big thing there. So you want that to be the case. You want that to get in the water and just start flying right away. First thing that you'll note on this course when you do get in on this main section, which is right here, is you are going to be going fast, okay? Because of this, a couple of things happen. You get a little confident. You start to say, hey, I'm going really fast. I can go even faster. You need to check in with yourself, and this is a swim course where you're largely going to be swimming by pace instead of by heart rate or anything like that. Swim by pace on this one. Swim with what you've been doing in your practices, because it is going to be so much more beneficial than a lot of the metrics out there that are tracking in 2023, believe it or not. So swim to your pace, swim what you've been doing, and if you are only doing the swim, then this is where things get a little bit different for you. During this section right through here, we're going to cut up a little bit right here, and this is the go time. This is go area. Okay, so once you get here, once you're swimming under this bridge right through here, this is you're going for it for sure. And after you get all the way to the end of this, like where the buoys start changing, this second color right through here, you're going to swim under another bridge again, and you're going to keep the pace on. So if you can imagine it, once you get to this sighting buoy right through here, that is going to be the point where you are going, and it's not really going to stop until you get after this last bridge right here. You're going to still keep the pace on a little bit, but there is almost always a cut in that happens right here. In years past, they've had you go around a buoy. In other years, they have not. They've said don't go past that buoy. So when you are going in on for your check-in in the days preceding it, make sure you ask about this buoy right here in particular. Very, very important for your race day success. If you do have to go around it and you cut it short, you will be disqualified, and that's a terrible way to start out your race. So make sure you ask about that buoy and ask what you're going to be doing just in case you're unsure of it. Okay. Now, once you do get out of the swim, oh, that's a typo there. Once you do get out of the swim, your swim is not yet done. You do have a bit of a jog up to that transition area located right through here. So, with that being said, you do need to save a little something in your legs to get up and out of the water. It's very, very common at a race like this for athletes to forget to kick because they're going so fast, and when they do get up, they do pop a cramp very, very easily. So if that is what you think will happen to you, you need to actively be thinking about it at the first bridge and the second bridge, especially to start kicking your feet, to start getting ready to go back up on land. If you don't, chances are you're going to increase your capability or probability to have a cramp leading to that transition area. So don't be that person on race day. When you get in the water, be ready to go right away. This is going to be your adjustment phase. This is going to be the place where you are gauging the water, feeling the water, and just kind of enjoying yourself a little bit. If you are doing the triathlon, that's going to continue up to this point right here. Make sure you are checking in every time you cross a bridge. Are you kicking? How's your form? What's my sighting pattern? That kind of thing. If you are only doing the swim, this is going to be the point where you are putting the pace down. Okay, you're going to continue that through this second bridge, and once you go here, this is going to be the point at which you start to kick your feet, whether you are a full athlete or a just swim athlete, relay athlete right here. Once you get out of the water, you're going to rock and roll to that transition area. Relay athletes are going to be motoring through this area here. The athletes that are doing the whole triathlon probably are going to take that, or should take that, a little more gingerly in that area there. That is the Chattanooga 70.3 2023 swim for this year. If you want me to do a video for the bike and the run this year, let me know. I only have an athlete doing the swim this year.